post a job for qualified sitters to apply, and since all Care.com caregivers are background checked, you can feel confident about interviewing and hiring. To get the child care help you need, sign up now at Care.com.
Some people like gifts, others prefer quality time, but the most elite love language? Sharing juicy and tender chicken McNuggets with the crew. Made with all white meat chicken and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. And nothing's better than pairing it with your favorite sauce, like sweet and sour, ranch, or honey mustard. It's as close to perfection as you can get. So get yourself a 20-piece chicken McNuggets for just $6. Order ahead in the Medea app to save time. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Here are 3 reasons why Smart Water makes the #1 summer travel companion. It works with every car cup holder and pairs perfectly with gas station guilty pleasures. If you're making moves, we got you. Smart Water hasn't been a backpack it didn't fit right into. And if someone is trying to start an awkward convo on the plane, Smart Water can help you cut it off while you get your earbuds in. Like this. Sorry. I'm just way into hydration. Smart Water. Keep it smart.
Reporting from Denver, I'm Mo Vallejo. Wherever the story is, we'll take you there. You're streaming ABC News Live.
Tell me something, you guys. We found a couple areas of interest. Excellent.
When investigators get the warrant to search the Cochran's home, they find a litany of disturbing items, including battle axes, crossbows, daggers and knives, a shotgun, a .22 caliber pistol. But more important than that is what appears to be blood spatter.
We got a positive reaction.
You're telling me that's blood, right? We haven't confirmed it yet.
It was looking pretty good, but they were going to get some positive results back.
At this point in the investigation, Chief Frizzo feels like she's got a lot of evidence on the Cochrans. Until the very next morning, she gets a call from one of the neighbors.
And that never calls in the morning and said, I just want to let you know that they totally loaded up their truck and skipped town. So I knew this was happening.
What was your reaction?
I was worried a little bit just because I was the one that was kind of the thorn in their side. And so I wanted to be sure they weren't gonna, look for me or come over and find me.
Todd and David Saylor, the neighbors who reported the Cochrans missing, are brought in for questioning. They tell police about another very interesting detail they say they observed around the time of Chris Reagan's disappearance.
According to David, the Cochrans started renovating their house, but not during the day. You could hear them in their basement using power tools for multiple nights.
Kids had heard them using these anti-tools that you figured out was when.
police may be. And I remember just being so upset about that. You know, I was mentally drained a lot.
With her main suspects now gone into the wind, the case seems to have hit a dead end. But then there's a break. It turns out that on the night before the Cochrans left town, those private investigators had put a tracking device on the Cochran's truck, which is legal for PIs to do in the state of Michigan.
What made you put the GPS tracker on?
Well, we were hoping that they would go to where the body was.
That's one of the most dangerous moments in the whole investigation, I feel, is deploying the GPS unit because of the risk of danger.
What does that danger look like? What does that feel like?
Like somebody coming out with a shotgun and shooting us on the spot.
Okay, good, ready? Right next to that spare tire is the back frame of the vehicle, and as I get closer, it just sucked right out of my hand, and you know, you hear the loud bang. It's an exciting moment. You know, you can feel your heart beating through your chest. There's a lot of things that could go wrong at that moment in time.
I talked to Jim McNeil, and he said we put a GPS device on the truck, and I need to tell you that. I immediately did a search warrant for their GPS information so that we knew where the Cochrans were and what was going on.
We monitored the GPS movement all through exiting the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, through the state of Wisconsin, the top part of Illinois, there in Indiana, and then they ended up nearby within the Hobart area.
And sure enough, you know, we located them. They were back at Kelly's parents' house in Hobart.
Chief Rizzo wants to get DNA samples from Kelly and Jason Cochran, but they're no longer in her jurisdiction. So she contacts the Lake County Sheriff's Department in Indiana.
When I spoke with her, we made a connection on the phone. She gave me all the reasons that she believed that this was a criminal case, and yeah, I believed her. We told Jason that we had a search warrant for his DNA and we needed to transport him to the Hobart Police Department. He did not say a word the entire time. He was just sitting in the back of the car, shaking and sweating and like wringing his hands together.
He's sitting in a room waiting to give his DNA swab, and then he gets the surprise of a lifetime.
Looked up at me, and his face just started to turn red immediately. That was a shock to his system, I'm sure. And my whole plan was to try and give him the opportunity to be the victim and to tell me what happened to Chris. She knows something's up. She's calling Jason's phone over and over again.
When Kelly Cochran saw Laura Frizzo, you could tell that it seemed to be her nemesis.
To the technicians to take her DNA, she said, "Where's my husband?" And I just kind of looked back at her because I kind of fed her a line that, you know, Jason's already told us everything. We already know what happened.
What Laura effectively does is create distrust between the couple. And come February of 2016, that distrust is going to implode the Cochran household.
My county line operator 17.
The 911 call from Kelly Cochran comes in that could unravel the mystery of what happened to Chris Reagan.
My husband's not breathing. His face is like blown. He's breathing barely. I don't know what's wrong. I need an ambulance right away.
You have perfected your grandma's pan dulce recipe, and now you're ready to share it with your community. With Union Bank joining U.S. Bank, get access to more branches, bankers, and more digital resources at your fingertips with U.S. Bank's Smart Assistant in your language. More than ever, we're committed to creating access that fuels your determination to thrive, so you can give your customers the best experience and the sweetest pan dulce. Learn more at usbank.com/more. Member FDIC. This county is an amazing place, full of promise for so many people.
That's why we need a healthcare system that stretches valley-wide.
So Santa Clara Valley Medical Center, O'Connor Hospital, St. Louis Regional Hospital, and clinics across the valley have come together,
United for the public good.
creating more access to the kind of forward-thinking healthcare everyone in our community deserves. That's the power of we.